Hey, yo, this is your boy Mind Control. Come back with another video, and yeah, we're gonna do something a little different this time. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna do an intro. We're just gonna go straight into the gameplay. With that being said, cue the intro. And we're back, and we're going second. And this video is going to be a whole video of us going from Master 5 to Master, from Diamond 5 to Diamond 1, right? Granted, I got ranked down not too long ago because of going against insane cars, you know what I mean? I mean, insane build fields and whatnot, but it is what it is, and for whatever reason, I've been on a going second streak. I've been going second for like ever, it seemed like. And I lost a lot of them battles, I'm not gonna lie. So we playing against a deck that's like Centurion, freaking Runic, which if you've been on this app, I mean not app, but this YouTube longer than a day, you know I absolutely hate Runic. So we're gonna show some gameplay of this little a-hole, you know what I mean, doing the most degenerate shit. So you have Draco, and we all know that's untargetable freaking powerhouse, and we're going second. So we somehow drew it out. Super poly. Amazing. But at the end of the day, we still have an uphill battle. Because he have, you know what I mean, he have plays. So we get the Jacket Stapedia, and then we get Green Ninja in hand. We use Hanzo. Grab us a notebook, since he have cards on the field. We are able to set one, and we're also able to set a spell and trap. We're also setting a monster, vice versa. So he tried to summon out the synchro monster, I forgot the name of it, from the graveyard, Ladnia, and we just called it a great deck because we don't want. I didn't know if it was like a summon effect where he could just destroy the highest monster again. And I didn't want to use our effect of Jacket to negate it. So we go into our Grandmaster, Maizen. We grab this back, but we don't have that many plays. So we end up opting out, having our fill spell, and ending with nothing pretty much, because he Ferret Flamed us and it threw everything back in the hand. So good thing I didn't overextend, because he pretty much had a way to get rid of our board. So he has Centurion. He has freaking Runic. He used a Runic card. So I think it's highly, controversial if you're going to use Runic cards with Tenpai. But I guess I digress, because he can't attack this turn. So while I'm playing the game, I'm like, let me get rid of this shit because I don't have to deal with it. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking in my head still, hold on, he can't even attack because he used, I think, not curses, he used one of these cards. Yeah, he used curse, freezing curses. Anyways, we get rid of the freaking Kylan, and we flip down whatever that monster name is. I really don't care about Tenpai. And he used triple tactics and try to draw for life. Has Runic Fountain, use Slumber. We use our notebook to set one and whatnot. So we set John. Then we use freaking multiplication to get rid of his I forgot the Runic cards. Huggin. So we're gonna flip that face down so we can get rid of all his cards. And we pretty much set up our multiplication line, which is, it would be one Mitsu, one Turby, because we can get rid of the fill spell, and then, pretty much he said no moss, because we're going to use that card to flip his Huggin and our monster face down so we can flip it back up and then do another vanish. So let's go to the next replay. And we're back. And we're going second again. Now I have a lot of replays, so I'm trying to knock out all the going second good ones at least, right? So we're playing against some type of Granite fusion type of deck. So you use Magna Hunt to get rid of his freaking Rebellion. Use Regain to get a draw and then shuffle it back in deck. He normal summon out the Fear Loss and then goes into Dragoon. So I'm surprised Anaconda did not get banned because I had some crazy stuff goes on. Like I went against a freaking Lubel and they always end with Dragoon, which is it seemed like overkill always. So we're going second. We use the Hidden Village, which is Royal by the way, and he instantly used Regain to get Magma Hunt, but we're not really too concerned with that. So he chain blocked his own Dragoon effect, and then we use Ugetsu Notebook. We took this out the deck by the way. So we throw out the Green Ninja to flip down the Magma Hunt, I guess, because we can't really do anything else. Then we use True Protected Talent. We took this out the deck too also. And we're waiting for him to use Red Eyes, and he waited forever. So we just said, fuck it, we just try to take it, and we force out in the gate. So we're like, okay, cool, boom. So we go into our Sky Crisis to shuffle that back in deck, because there's really no other plays. Shuffle that back, and then we attack over the Anaconda. And as you can see, we still have two Dancing Leaves, right? So we're good regardless. So you shuffle back in our Hanzo, which kind of sucked because we could have used the equip card to get that back, but it is what it is. All in all, I don't know why I waited until the freaking main phase to not use the Dancing Leaves, but I guess I had something up my sleeve to get rid of goddamn his Rebellion, right? Because he had to flip that face down. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why. So we instantly do that. And he used Mekk-Knights, but we're not summoning out a bunch of monsters. I think we're only going to summon out one. We're going to probably summon out John, Big John, Little John. Flip down both of those monsters and then pretty much attack over everything else. Yeah. And then we're going to use that to flip over the last one. And we use Hidden Forest, Hidden Village to grab back the Notebook, and then he covered the grave, the Green Ninja, but the damage is already done, to be honest. We're highly not concerned with that at all. So we got rid of the two monsters that he keep shuffling back and forth. So he used that to tribute on to get Rebellion, and then now he has Beast on field, which kind of sucks a lot. So yeah. Beast is not one of them cards you want to see because he can keep tributing off his monsters. So we use Hanzo and then shuffle back the Notebook. No, not the Notebook. The goddamn multiplication, which is good. So we can always use that next turn. And then we got the Iron Tool. Use both of those to go into Maizen, just in case he wanted to use Beast like I thought. And then we're going to instantly link that to it and then use Notebook also. So this will be a way that we can negate the Rebellion. We'll flip it face down and then negate it with the Mitsu, which possibly happened. And I forgot the Hidden Village, basically to protect it. And then he used that and he chain blocked it, so we kind of lost out on that negate, but we're all good though. Not too concerned. So we use Iron Digger, get rid of that, and we still was able to summon it back out. Use both of those. Going to I don't know how to say that, but we was gonna get rid of the freaking Beast because that was the shit giving the most recursion. The Regain wasn't too bad, but the Beast was destroying cards on top of that. So let's go to another play. And we're back. And we're going second again. But at least you get some, some reps on us going second at least, so we're not always going first. Granted, freaking ninjas don't create no amazing board going first anyways. It's not like a multiple negate board. It's more of interruptions and control. So he gets the opening of the Spirit Gates. I'm waiting to see if he's going to special summon. But I allow him to do that so he can commit to that, and then he ended up ending the turn. So we didn't get anything out of that. And then he used his own maxing figures, right? So since we know we don't have anything, why not just freaking get this at least on the field? So we use Super Poly to get the Garura on the field, which is 3,000 attack, and if we get rid of the Garura, we get a draw. So it's a lose-lose situation on his part, and we have Jewel Mechanic and our Dancing Leaves, so we're going to get a monster on field regardless. So we're really not too concerned with that, and he having this on field is not really concerning me at all. So we get rid of that, get Hanzo. Hanzo is on Chain Link 1, so we're good to go. He instantly freaking impermanent. It is what it is. It is not that serious, to be honest. But now it's our turn, and we can put Garura in attack mode. So use that, do that attack, get the damage on field, because all we're going to do is go into our Link Ninja monster, right? Oh no, we're going to SP go tonight. What do? We get rid of the opening? Yep. Get rid of the opening, because that's all his recursion. And we draw into the perfect card. We get Mitsu, get that on field, instantly banish this monster, this card face down on the field, which is Unchained, Escape of Unchained, reset Dancing Leaves, and then he's pretty much cooked. Yes, he's cooked. So we use that, Dancing Leaves, get Big John, flip both of those faces down, and his turn is over. So I feel like we played it almost perfectly. Yeah, almost perfectly. Let's go to another way. And we're back. And this is still some of the replays of me trying to figure out the deck. So we use Torby to get up Star Goblin in hand. We pitched the Imperm, which I should have pitched the goddamn duplication. Use Baku to get the duplication back and still have an Imperm. But I did that wrong. So Baku, when you special summon it, you are able to grab something from the graveyard and animate the hand. And that's what I would have added back in hand, but it's so good. It still went pretty well. So we go into Predator Plant, and this is when we had the, Dragoon in deck, but we end up instantly getting rid of that because I feel like I don't really need it. I could do more without going into this, and he Dark Ruler no more. So that very much so sucked. But he doesn't know that we have duplication. So he goes get Illusion of Chaos, use Illusion of Chaos, and I think he's playing a freaking, what is it, Dark Magician deck? But it's like a 60 card pile, so it's a bunch of BS with the Dark Magician. So he kind of played himself, if I do say so myself. Yes, it's Dark Magician with Toy Box, I remember now. So he used Sinful Spoils, get rid of one of our negates, which kind of feels bad. Use Toy Box, and what's crazy is he thinks he's going to resolve Toy Box, right? I mean resolve Magician Souls. Oh goddamn. We used, I forgot his name, Armor Ninja. We're gonna call him that because I'm not gonna be able to say the first one. So we flip that face down and we get rid of Toy Box because that's what a genius would do. We will get rid of the Toy Box so he can start pitching these monsters in the graveyard. But yep, that was an open and closed case. Let's go to another question. If y'all want to see a better deck, then you would pretty much play the deck down playing against right now. So we're going first. We started off with Hanzo. He instantly imperms it, which is a smart play, if I do say so myself. But we still have Mitsu in hand. If we had Notebook in hand, he'll probably be cooked. because we were able to get the same spell that he tried to negate. So we got Maizen pass. Right now we have Green Ninja in hand, so we're in pretty good place right now, I will say so myself. For the simple fact that we can get Torby on fill, use Torby to fuse with Green Ninja, and then banish another one. So he used Chudea, and then he tried to maxi us, and I let that happen? Interesting. I think it's because I went to Asher, right? Yeah, I think this is where he called with the grave. No, he didn't call with the grave. So I wasn't too concerned on that. He tried to attack it, but it cannot be destroyed. So yeah. So we go into Armored Ninja, get rid of the back row, I believe. Yep. And then we flip Primera down. And he ended his turn. So right now we got 4,500 damage on Phil, which feels pretty good, and he quits. Like a Centurion player himself. And we're back. And we're going first. So we got Hanzo in the open hand, which always feels good. He used Imperm on it, and this is where we use our notebook because he have a cardinal fail. So you're pretty much not stopping no motion for referral. So we put duplication because we feel like we have Gion in hand, Geno, or whatever the fuck you call it, in hand, so it kind of feels real bad. But we do have Super Poly, so we're pretty decent with it, right? We're pretty decent with having Super Poly in this. We want this engraved anyways, or in deck. So we Imperm the Toy Soldier. He ends his turn, and this is where we use this, get Torby, put Torby, get Noble back in hand. I mean with Baku, what the freak. So we use Notebook again. We get the fill spell, because the fill spell is very important, and it gets you a lot of recursion. You get Minsu, flip over, Hidden Village. And at this point, we still have a normal summon, right? We use both of those and go to Maizen. Use that, use Hidden Village, grab the Notebook, because we already used it. And he used Skill Drain. Before he resolves Skill Drain, we use Maizen, and then he instantly imperms us. Which is also okay. I mean, we're not really too stressed on it because like what you gonna do to stop us for real? So we destroy Toy Soldier, and then we get rid of hit him with 700. Then we put Notebook back on the field. So you get Toy Box, use Toy Box, set the Toy Box and Toy Soldier the tank, Toy Tank. But you have no way to destroy it, right? So we use Hanzo, and then we got Iron Tool, right? Iron Digger. So this is the way that we're gonna get rid of the Toy Box, and he doesn't know. So we banish Baku. Oh, we didn't. My bad. So we got rid of the Skill Drain instead, which is also pretty smart. Bring back Notebook in hand. Get use Mitsu since we have a fusion monster there. We do that. Use that. Banish the Toy Box now. Iron Digger gets us Baku back. We add that to hand, so we can special summon it out, and then now we're cooking with Hot Grease now. Now he knows that he's cooked. I'm pretty sure he's gonna quit soon. Do all that. Go into Broadsword, Dragon. He Nibiru's us. Which also feels pretty bad, but yeah, failed to realize we still didn't normal summon. So we go into Garura, Kangoo, and then we use that. I think we still have lethal damage, right? Yep, we still have lethal damage. So that was a play that we overcooked and he taxed us for it and we still won. And we're back and we're playing against a low budget deck because you see have no extra deck cards. So we already know what kind of deck this is, right? So we're going to pretty much set ourselves up for protection, right? So we use that, get Dancing Leaves. I think this is one of them times where I kind of like tried to overcook and goddamn cook myself to death. But yeah. Never mind, I did well. So I use Iron Digger to destroy itself to get the Mitsu back on field. And yeah. Use spell and trap cards to make this card, so he's kind of goddamn because we have Gion. And I use that to make him destroy the Emperor instead of destroy Mizan. And he fell for the bait. He was unaffected by trap cards anyways. So he did that for no reason at all. But he still got rid of duplication, and I didn't want to use duplication because I'm pretty much short myself. So I used Dancing Leaves at the end. Because Dancing Leaves got to be on Chun-Li 1 if you go let Hanzo resolve. So we end up getting Iron Digger back. And that was our turn. And he's doing Return of the King, whatever that means. So we instantly impermanent, I'm at Maxie's at. So we can get some draws and got to lose one turn. And then the Power Sink. All of these Floodgate cards, I guess. But he doesn't know that he's floodgating himself. So he's summoned out on the field, and we're pretty comfortable with where we at right now. Definitely going to destroy that. So we use Iron Digger to bring back Green Ninja. Play everything in attack mode because lose one turn pretty much stop us from doing anything else. So at the end of the turn, that's when we get the Mizan on field. It's going to put us in defense mode, but we're okay with that. We get rid of the Dancing Leaf and reset it. So this is what we're going to do is if he do anything, we just want to tribute off the Green Ninja. So we use Mizan instantly, use the Return of the King, and we freaking Ghost Spell that because he trying to bring something from the graveyard, and Ghost Spell pretty much negates all that shit, especially when summoning the monster. So we use that. We bring Hanzo, and we're okay with having him face down because we're gonna flip him face up so we can get some more stuff going on, you know what I mean? So he tried to destroy Mizan, and I chained Dancing Leaf so I can get some value out of it. So we used him to go into the Cannon Ninja, and he's doing a whole bunch of nothing right now. I don't know anything about True Draco. I just freaking disassembled all the cards. I really don't care about True Draco. When I put in Cannon Ninja, I forgot that you lose one turn pretty much negates all his effects. So pretty much did it for no reason. But at the end of the day, he pretty trash. I don't think he knew what he was doing either. MC struggles. It says it all. And we're back, and we're going second. And this is a replay from the freaking Theme Chronicle Festival. Now you're going to try to play it off as right. But the reason why I have these replays is because either I'm playing against the same boring deck, and or I'll resolve notebook or duplication and people will just quit. Or I put John on the field and people would just back out because they know they can't back up their monsters. So usually people quit before I get any gameplay, and it's kind of aggravating because you're pretty much waiting for their turn, and either they'll quit on your turn or quit mid my turn. We'll quit on their turn or quit mid my turn. So So we're playing against Lightsworn, and I hate this freaking deck because it's kind of like they playing solitary with themselves. I don't want to watch you play with yourself. So I had to bury the field, wait till you got the most advantage on the field to get rid of it. And it's just a whole like useless goddamn strategy in my opinion. So you got the Judgment Dragon, and then he pitched more stuff in the graveyard, but really not too concerned with that. And I am going second watching all this BS. So yeah, I used Torby, instantly used John, and then I flipped that face out. Pathetic, he finished wrong. Like, and this is what I deal with most of the time. People don't understand the cards, and they'll just let stuff go through, and then they're like, oh shoot, I can't flip it back face up. Granted, he had one in the Judgment Dragon in the graveyard, so if he did anything, I would just call what to grave it, but yeah. And we're back, and we're going first. Feels good. So we use Torby, get out Gian, and we really don't want this in our hand, so we pretty much use Torby to summon it out, just because it feels better in the graveyard. So we got Saizu, whatever you want to call it. Bring back the Torby. Set duplication because we have dancing leaves in hand with no book. So this is a pretty good field in my opinion. And we're playing against Mekk-Knights, and this deck freaking aggravating too, right? Like if I say so for myself. So he instantly called me the grave. Big boy. And it kind of feel bad, but you know, at the end of the day, we can still get that from the graveyard. It's not managed face out, but we won't get the effects till later. So we instantly use that to go into another Hanzo, because we can't go into anything higher right now. We kind of like our gravity ninja, that's what I call it. It's pretty much locked down. So we got Baku. Use that, get Hanzo, instantly duplicate the freaking Hanzo on field, summon out a bunch of fodder so we can get in the gate and also a banish. Add that back to hand. Use Blue Sky. A whole bunch of nothing pretty much. Let me just fast forward this. And I don't know what all these cards mean. I played against it a few times, so I just started banishing shit, to be honest. Which I should have banished the Morningstar. But alright, so this World Legacy card pissed me off, right? Yeah, it's basically saying that if it's a Mekk-Knight monster in the column that you're using, he pretty much negated. Which is kind of like, I understood what he was saying, but I still kind of messed up a little bit. So he go into IP Masquerena, and we already know he's gonna go to the Abramax, right? Which is the proper way to go to Abramax. Bump what everybody else saying. So use that, and we have protection over it. So yeah, he pretty much cooked. He can't kill nothing. So then he set down this goddamn trap card, whatever it's called, I forgot. And yeah, it's our turn. So Sazu is good. Then we bring back Dancing Leaves, summon out the Hanzo, chain block it. He does this to I guess summon the monster in the lane that he's in, so he can negate it. Which is kind of like, come on, bro. And I think, yeah. So I use that to go into the Armor Ninja, and he was able to use himself to switch lanes to go into there, so you can negate that too. So if you have a board full of monsters, then we're kind of like, goddamn. Well, we're able to freaking go into some plays. We get rid of that card, right? Because we don't know what that is. Go into another Maizen. Use that. Get the Baku. Add it to hand. Summon this stuff out. put it in the lane like an idiot. But there's nowhere else I can put it at anyway, so I'm kind of like goddamn regardless, right? So it is what it is. And then this is why I messed up again. I thought I had the Royal Sword. No, I didn't have it. I'm an idiot. So I get rid of that. I thought I had the Boar Sword, but I don't. But we're able to attack straight up, so we're still good. Granted, we couldn't kill, but we're close enough with 700. Use duplication. Use that. Chain bucket with Hidden City. And right now we're pretty much in a good spot because there's nothing that he can do to pretty much kill us this turn. And he don't know that he activated our banish effect. And now we got our big boy on field. So he pretty much know that he was cooked. Gravity Ninja. And we're back. And we're going first, and this will be the last replay. So we put Green Ninja face down, use our freaking Hidden Village, and it's pretty much a bad first turn, I ain't gonna lie to you. And yeah, when it comes to Lightsworn, I don't know how the deck operates, so I just ash the first thing I see, and I'm gonna imprint one of the special summon monsters. But yeah, this is one of those feel bad type of decks because the deck's so damn boring that I don't even want to learn it. So I'll be better off not knowing what the hell the deck do regardless. So I imprint this because I know that it throws a shit ton of monsters in the graveyard. What is it, 4? Yeah, it throws a lot. Yeah, it can throw a shit ton of monsters, and I'm not here for that. So I know that that was a pinnacle play for them to like stop them from getting that done. So you get rid of the Green Ninja, but like so, like so, and but yeah. I think he's talking about the Judgment Dragon, yeah. And it's kind of feels bad, but we're still in good placing, right? I think the Judgment Dragon it destroys a whole bunch of monsters, destroy all the monsters. So what is dawning about this replay, and the reason why I saved it, is because you have the Banshee, right? And we know that's basically a chain to go into Dark World. I mean Zombie World. So we use Torby to summon out the Baku, which is special summon, which we can add back to hand. And we here for all of that. So he used Banshee and yeah, turn all our monsters zombies. And if you don't know, we need to have 2 separate type of ninjas to be able to view summon. And initially I feel like that was a problem, right? But then I realized quickly that hey, you could just put it face down. So we used that to destroy the Judgment Dragon. He just let us. So we was able to push Torby face down, and that's when I realized, yep, I have my out. Just put it face down, and we'll be good to go. Now initially, I don't know why I didn't destroy. Oh, I didn't destroy the Zombie World because I needed that special summon from Grave, and I knew Torby would have been good because I would have been able to just, you know, freaking fuse from hand. That's the reason why. So we got a Gravity Ninja, and then we protect our Misun, and then we get we put these 2 cards face down because I know that those are cards they like to use a lot. And I know that the XC monster was coming soon, so yeah, we just did that ahead of time. Mizuki is basically allowed them to summon out a whole bunch of cards from the goddamn graveyard-based zombies, and he uses Zombie World, so I'll be kind of cooked. But at this point, Zombie World is dead. Like we're good to go. We're not worried about zombie row anymore. At this point in time, we can pretty much just destroy it, and then we can contact fuse as much as possible. Granted, we can contact fuse right now if we wanted to. I don't know why I went for those two. Because I don't know why I did that then. Is it because I wanted to? Yeah, he got another one too, right? Is it because I wanted to go into no. I don't know why I did that. But we're good to go because we still have our armored ninja that we can still use. Grab a duplication. We use armor. No, want the Mazu and then go to armor. Oh no, we could just attack straight ahead. I forgot all about that. I didn't know I had enough damage on field. I guess I was going to banish it, but then I was thinking like, hey, I could just win right now, so that's what I did. So I know what y'all all been waiting for. Let's go to the deck list. And we're back, and this is the deck list. So I'm pretty proud of this deck list because I've been playing it for a minute and I hardly brick, and going second, it doesn't feel as bad, right? With the 3 super polys, it kind of gets me out of a lot of trouble. Only thing I think that I wish it would change is the notebook criteria, right? If your opponent control a monster. If that was not in there, then this would have been a very, very good card. They probably would limit it. But with that being said, it does put it under control a lot. But let's go into the karma cards. So we got 2 DD Crows because we play against a bunch of monsters that like to be summoned from the graveyard, especially Tenpai. Torby is used to fuse summon on your opponent's turn, but on your turn you could discard it to special summon the monster from your hand. And this is really, really good when you have Hanzo in hand, because if you special summon this, then you could pretty much you could add 1 ninja monster from deck to hand, and you always want to add the Baku because you can grab a monster from the a card or a monster from the graveyard and add to the hand. And if you use Torby to summon this out, use Torby, summon this out, grab Baku, summon itself, add back to Torby, normal summon the Torby. So you have a whole play going on, and all these are different types. This is Wing Beast, this is the Warrior, and this is Beast, right? So you can contact fuse like a mug. We have Minsu, which pretty much, if this is face up while you have a face down monster, you can flip this card face down and flip that monster, that ninja face up, and you can negate a monster effect. Also, if you have this in hand, you control a face down or a freaking ninja face up. If you have a ninja or a face down card, so it can be a Maxi, it could be a DD Crow, you can special summon this from hand, which is also really, really good. We have 1 green ninja because we really don't need more than 1. 1 ghost spell. I was going to lower 1 thing, but I like Cannon Ninja being to 2, so I kept it. So we only got 1 ghost spell. We got 1 Baku because we don't need more, and it feels bad to have this in hand or have Gravity Ninja in hand. So these 2 cards you don't want to draw. These are the 2 bricks in the deck, and multiple of these are bricks too, by the way. So then we got Hanzo, which is pretty much the best card in the whole deck. Normal summon this, you can grab a Ninjutsu art card, special summon it, you can add a monster. Very, very the best card. You want to see this in your hand all the time. If you have multiple, that's also good. Then we have 1 reinforcement of the army to grab goddamn Hanzo, or you can grab the cannon too. Then we have 1 hidden village. You want to turbo this out as quickly as possible. By the way, the Ninjas is one of my favorite decks. I have the little avatar and whatnot. Got the Royal Hidden Village, the Royal Hanzo, only got 1. I got 2 shinies, and you got the Baku Royal also. Come on now. Why? Give me a like just for that off the top. Then we got 3 super powers we're gonna go into Dragon Sibelia, we got Mud Dragon, Garuba, and then we also have Ace Spades. This is one monster with 2500 or more attack, plus one face down defense monster with 2500 or less defense. I have not resolved this card yet, but to get rid of a tower, this is a great card to have. Especially if you don't have no targets, like I was lucky to get rid of, what was it, the Dragoon with the few Super Poly, because they had more cards on field and they had 2 darks. If you're not, put a card face down, any card face down, because none of these cards will be more than 2500 besides Gravity Ninja, but you're not going to just set this card on your turn, on first turn. So yeah, if you want more fusion targets, then you can add more, but 3 armor and 3 battle ninjas you need. You can war 1 Grandmaster if you want to, but these 3 links you kind of need to. Alright, we getting ahead of ourselves. We got 1 Cup of the Grave, 3 notebooks, 3 Druma Cannons, which is, it feels great to resolve these twice. Very good. Then we got 1 duplication and 2 dancing leaves. So there's another, if you're scared to put like a bunch of back row and you want protection, there's a ninja right here, the White Dragon Ninja. Like, you can use goddamn dancing leaves, go into White Ninja, and its spell and trap you control cannot be destroyed by card effect. So you can put this in your deck, but then that's 3 bricks you have. So I would just caution that. I'm not gonna play that card right now. I'm not gonna play it. There's no super back row heavy like focus decks that basically just want to destroy a bunch of back rows. So that's the reason why I'm not gonna shoot for White Dragon Ninja. But if you have those problems in the rank that you are now, I would say get that one, and then you can just up the dancing leads and pretty much turbo into that, or you had this on field and then get this and plus something else. Your prerogative, right? So let's go next to that. Got the Mud Dragon, Armored Dragon, Armored Ninja, Garuba, Battle Ninja, got the Spades, Dragon Sibelia, Grandmaster, Cross Sheep, SP Little Knight, and then the Burlo Sword Dragon. So Cross Sheep is, you pretty much put one of these 2 fusions in the arrow that they point at, and you will always bring back Hanzo, because you can pretty much keep cycling in those cards that you want to start summoning out. If you don't have Baku in the deck, then you'll add something like Mitsu, right? And she can special summon herself. If you have Baku in your hand, and you want to summon out, get Torby. If you didn't use the effect, send Torby, summon that out, add that back, or adding these cards back, and then you can just keep comboing off. So there should be no reasons that you can't OTK if you have the right amount of cards. Now, I like this deck. I don't think it's super duper top tier, but it is a very fun deck. It does kind of fix the problem going second, and if you have these going second cards in your starting hand, it doesn't feel as bad to have these cards in hand. If you have 2 Druma Cannons in your hand, I'm okay with that. If you have 2 Super Polys in hand, granted I don't like it, but I'm okay with that if I'm going first, right? I'll just set one and hold one, right? If you have 2 notebooks in hand now, I don't like that. That's the one card I want to see 2 of. 2 of that or 2 dancing leaves. But anything else, it doesn't feel bad to draw extra of these cards. If you have 2 DD Crows in hand, I will make something work. You know what I mean? Like, drawing extra cards in this deck, it does not feel that bad. Like, this is a good hand if I go first. This is a good hand. You know what I would do? I would use Notebook, set goddamn Gravity Ninja, and then on a turn Duplication. Like, you have a good hand, and you can even cheap out on using Gravity Ninja on Duplication, because you already have a Torby on the field. Just keep this face up, and then use Duplication to get a Great Ninja instead of getting 2 Torbys, right? Like, this is a good hand. And then, even if that all fails, if they ash the Duplication or ash the goddamn the Notebook, You have 2 Duel mechanics. There's not too much it can do. And this would not be destroyed that turn, because it had destruction effect too. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects the turn it was special summon, so or flip summon. So you can use Duel mechanic if they use a Ragnarika. Flip it face down, and then no, you have to flip it face up. So it would be destroyed, but they can't attack through it if you flip it face down. This is a good hand. This is a good hand. I'll normal summon out Torby, special summon that out. Now I have the Maizen, right? Set that, and then you have 2 Call by the Graves. You know what I mean? This is a good hand. Even if they Ash this or Impermanence, I'm still good. Granted, I don't want to draw into Iron Digger, but still, I'm decent. I have 2 interruptions. I can flip 2 face down, Ash and Need the Crow. This is a decent hand. I don't like that one too much, but it's good. This is a good hand too. Like, the deck is not bad. Like, you can make plays with this deck. Especially going second 2. This is a bad hand. But going second 2, like, there's plays that could be made. With that being said, this is your boy Mind Control. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that shit. Until next time, cue the outro.